Hey gang, Jerry D in Tennessee. I'm just kind of sitting and waiting on the market. But we had a little spike yesterday. Shiba. So, well, we gained another zero there at one point. Somewhere down in here, we gained another zero. Maybe it was a little further back, maybe before Monday. I know we gained another zero at one point. We were looking at 5 zeros. Now we're back down to quad zero. But we got up to, looks like it, after 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're up to quad 012 on Shiba price. So there's been talk about there's been some big buys. You can watch some of these other channels or talk about some big buys that's been happening on Shiba. And you can see right here where the volume's picked up right in here. I mean, what does it say right there? Green arrow. 24.61 million in volume. There's a lot of trading going on right here at this point. So I'm still holding. I'm up to 42 million coin. It's been a slow ride. And pretty much we've been trading sideways for a while now. I mean, it's been up and down, but it's pretty much the price has been pretty around the same areas, just up and down a little bit. So we had news that Shiba Eternity got released, and now it's live. The game is live. So this game, they're going to be, was it in this article? I saw that. Might not be this article. They're going to burn, yeah, right here. Leads of fire dead burning. Okay, so right here, at this point, I'll leave you the link to this article. This is, so there's going to be a 5% of their earnings off of this game. The company that released Shiba Eternity, the 5% of their earnings is going to go to be burned to help the price of Shiba. So there's sentiment that it's not enough, according that burning's not going to be enough, according to the article. But sometimes investment means holding for a while. That I'm going to hold mine. I'm holding mine. I'm not going to, if it goes up though now, don't be surprised if it goes up. I'm not going to do like the Dogecoin millionaire, and he was up $3 million over a $300,000 investment. I think that's what it was. He was up $3 million, and he held, and then it dropped, and he's down a lot. And I don't plan on holding like that. But, I mean, that's why you get into this, is to make money. So, but according to this article released on October 7th, and again, I'll leave you the link in there so you can read it. They've had quite a few downloads. Article talks about, well, will it get to $1? I don't know. I don't know if that's realistic. It could. I mean, you look at Doge getting up to like 70 cents. I mean, it had its spike back last summer. Excuse me, my throat's getting dry. Only time's going to tell. I'm not going to promise it's going to be $1. I'm not going to say that. Nobody knows till it happens to people, till it's all said and done. But they're going to use 5% of the revenue. Shiba Eternity is going to take 5% of their earnings. They're going to burn it. Now, that being said, we do have a long way to go. We do have a long way to go, and it may be a long ride. But there's other things in the process, other companies. Shiba Eternity is not the only one that's burning tokens. But let's go back to a screenshot back when I made my video back. Yeah, it was November 18th, 2021. So if you look at how many holders we had back at that time, there was 978,561 holders. All right, so it's like 999 trillion, 992 billion, 119 million, 895,331 SHIB. I mean, that's a lot. 999 trillion. That was in November last year. And we're still 999 trillion. So, but look at the number of the holders that we have now. We have 1.2 million holders, where we just had 800 and something thousand at a point. 1.2. $1.2 million. That's a lot. We've jumped up. Quite a few people have jumped in, got on the bandwagon, and I think it's going to continue to rise. And here's why: because again, I talked about in that previous video. I talked about this HR 2211 Central Bank Digital Currency Study Act. This is a U.S. This is a U.S. Deal that's going on, where the United States is introduced, but they've not passed anything that is going to become law that we're going to use digital currency. But the U.S. government is considering using U.S. currency, going to a U.S. currency from fiat. If we adopt digital currency and other countries are going to do the same thing, then crypto, you're going to see a change in the prices of the crypto, what it's worth. They're going to really, there's going to be more people that's actually, the government's going to force people into crypto if they do that. Now, that being said, the U.S. may create its own U.S. dollar currency, digital currency. So we don't know what's going to happen. We really don't, but they're considering it. This was introduced 3/26/2021. I'll leave a link below in the comments for you to check this out. Read the article again if you haven't read it. Here's an article on AOL where in October. That's a few days over a month ago. Where they were talking about, should the U.S. have its own virtual currency? So I'll leave you a link to where you can go and look at that as well. So right now we're bearish. If you look at the indicators, I'm going to leave you a link to the indicators. I mean, if you're in the Shiba, you probably want to keep an eye on this stuff, okay? Crypto's been down. I still feel like it's going to go up. Now, is it going to make us rich? I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to say. This stuff is so volatile. You don't know what it's going to do. But the spike we had the past few days, this past week, makes it look promising, like something could happen. I think the burn from Shiba Eternity is going to help the price. How fast the price will go up, I don't know. We'll see. I think something that will really help the price is Bitcoin starts going back up. Bitcoin was over $70,000, around $75,000 a coin just a year ago, and I believe it's going to go back up. I think the pandemic, all this stuff that's been going on, the war in Ukraine against Russia, all this stuff is having an effect on the stock market as well as crypto, and things will come back. And they may come back. with a bang. I mean, things may just take off. You don't know. So don't get discouraged. I'm not getting discouraged. I'm still in this stuff. I'm hanging out. I'm just watching stuff. There's nothing. I'm not going to get on here and while the market's down and I mean, people's been pumping AMC for what, 2 years now, talking about a short squeeze and AMC's down in price. AMC's not going to go away, but you know, I could go on and claim this and this and this and this and give you some empty promises. And really, I don't know. Nobody really knows what this market's going to do. I do know things are going to come back up. Everything's in the low right now. It's just the nature of the stock market. Things will come back up, but it may take some time. So I'm in this for the long haul. I'm holding my Shiba, and I'm not going to even say it's going to be a Dogecoin killer. I don't want it to hurt Doge. I want Doge to stay around. I think Doge is going to be around. There's a huge interest in Doge. I don't think Doge is going to go away anytime soon. So I think we're eventually going to get, this needle is eventually going to go over into this bullish area at some point, and we're going to take off. I really do believe we're going to take off. How high will we go? We won't know till it's all said and done. But right now, like I said, I'm up to 42 million SHIB. The price dropped to 5 zeros, and I bought some more because right now it's on sale. Right now it is on sale. So this is the time when people make money. This is what made people rich back in the Great Depression. People were buying into stuff while stuff was cheap. And then when the prices jump back up, you sell out and you bank your money. And you wait for the next dip on stuff. And that's how money's made. That's how millionaires are made. So just be patient. Wait. Investing is a waiting game. It's a waiting game. But don't bet everything you've got. Keep your lights on. Keep food on the table. Keep a roof over your head. Keep clothes on those children. Keep what's important because investing can be as addictive as gambling. So just be careful, folks. I don't want to see anybody lose any money, but I still believe in SHIB. I think SHIB's going to do something, but I don't know how high it's going to go. I do believe we can hit the previous highs when stuff starts coming back up. We may surpass our previous highs for some newer highs, but will it go to $1? If it does, it may be a while, and we don't know. We don't know what it's going to do. It depends on the interest in it. I've not lost interest. I'm staying in it. So, again, if you look at this spike we had, this right here, there were some big buys that come in. Some big buys, and then some people were selling too during the same time, and the price come back down. But hopefully nobody's sold for a loss. But you can see the volume has come up. The trading's gotten heavier. If you look at the volume in the past 24 hours down here on the chart, as you can see, over 704 at one point here. At this peak is 570 million. Yeah, well, now it's jumped up. Yeah, 570 to 580, 97. All right, so over 500 million is my point. So there's an interest is trading. This coin is not dead. It's going to pop back up. So if we go back over the year to date, back in here, we're going to see some highs like we did before. I really do believe we're going to see some highs up here. I mean, we were back to 3.3. I think it was higher than that. Oh, this was the big one. Yeah, 7924. I think we can get back to that. We might lose a zero. We could lose a zero. But will we go to $1? I don't know. I would like to see it get to 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. And I do feel we could get there. I do feel we can get there in the dime land. So that's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm just Jerry D, a crazy old man in Tennessee that likes to talk about investing. Yeah, I've been quiet. It's because the darn markets have been down all year, most of the year. Stuff's been down. Even, my AT&T stock started coming back up this week, but it's been down too. So, but the good thing about some of the stocks, you can get in the stocks and get dividends, and that's better than your interest you're going to get on your bank savings account. That was another video. If you have missed that, you ought to look that up. But anyway, I do believe we can get back to where some of these other highs. I think we can get back, if nothing else, maybe mid-level, back in the threes. All right, I love if Bitcoin really takes off, and people's been saying, oh, it'll hit $100,000 a coin. If it does that, we will take off, because all of the crypto, all the other digital currencies tend to follow the Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up, everything else tends to start going up. So anyway, this is just my opinion. I encourage you to do your own research. I'm going to leave you some links to go and do your own investigations. But yeah, I think we can hit the previous highs. I think we can. It's going to take Bitcoin coming back up, and the whole market, the U.S. market's down. Stocks, everything's down. So some things are doing okay, but I mean this has just been an off year, been a bearish year for everything. So I'm just saying, don't get discouraged. Sometimes investing is a waiting game, and sometimes the best people that make the money are the ones that's waited through the storm. And right now we're definitely in a storm. So I appreciate if you watched my video this far. I hope you've had a good week. I hope it's been a profitable week, but again, just keep your mind realistic. Don't just don't go off a hype. Do your own research. Look at the charts. See what the coins are doing. Like I said, the past 7 days, we had a spike Thursday night. I mean, I got excited Thursday night, man. I almost didn't want to take the chart off the screen. It's going up like it. I mean, up in the night, it's going up and down, but it kept hitting higher highs, and I mean, it was looking good. And I was like, well, I wonder if that's because they're burning SHIB, and actually there was some buys. There's some big buys in the SHIB, so somebody thinks something's going to happen. There's been some people making some huge investments in the SHIB. It's got somebody's attention, and that's why we've had that spike. But we are at a higher high than what we were before here. There we go. I was talking about we gained a zero. We didn't lose. We gained a zero, and then we lost it, and then we got up 1-2, right around 1-2. Thought it said 1-2 at one point, maybe not. I don't know. Some of these sites don't seem to jive with each other either. Maybe I was looking at 1-1-2. But we're still at quad zero. We've just been trading sideways for a long time. So just give it some time, be patient. And I'm not telling you to buy into it, but right now I'm thinking it is still low compared to what it can and will be in the future. Now, how soon in the future, we don't know. It probably is going to depend on the economy, how quick it comes on back up. So just hang in there. I'm hanging in there, and I just want to make this video to give some words of encouragement. I really think Shiba Inu Eternity, when they start burning, that's going to help. There was an online music playlist that you could watch. I did on a previous video that they're burning, if based on the music that you listen to, they're burning SHIB. There's other things going on to burn SHIB. So patience is key. Patience is key. So hang in there. I do think it's going to be back up. It's just in a low right now. This is a crypto, what they were calling a crypto winter. We're still down. Crypto's still down. So some of them's trying to come up. We shall see what happens over time. Anyway, I hope you folks have a good night. Thanks for watching my video, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.